Welcome to the Old Brother Podcast. I'm your host, Dan Smith. Alongside me, as always, my brother from the same mother, Mike Smith.
How's it going, Dan?
It's going good. You know, it is September 1st, 2021, when you're listening to this episode. Old Brother is back. We kind of missed our regular schedule. And
what did you say the date was?
September 1st, when you listen to this episode.
Oh, okay. So a few days.
Right back where we left off,
well,
folks.
I'm
way
just
to check the pre-show notes. Excellent.
There was no pre-show.
Alongside me, as always, my brother from the same mother, unfortunately, Mike Smith. So, what I wanted to say is, there may have been people going, "Dear Lord, please don't leave us with the Suicide Squad episode." So that's the last episode we put out, and we missed our regular release date. We are coming to you actually on a Wednesday. Is by the time you get this episode. So, and we're in September. We couldn't be more excited, right? We got the Old Brother Halloween Fest right around the corner. There's a lot to talk about there. Mm-hmm. But there's been so much going on over this last, it may seem for some like a short window. Now, of course, our listeners have been, probably dialing up various hotlines, wondering where we've been.
Yeah.
They're concerned. Now,
the cops came to my door this morning to do a
welfare check.
Welfare check.
Now, the regular listeners will, they know how to find us. They know where we're at. But for those of you not currently following, I'm shaking off the rust.
I can, a little bit of rust.
But for those of you not currently following us, the best way to find all things O Brothers to go out to our official website, which is OHB as in brother podcast.com. That's OHBpodcast.com. You can find access to all of our social media out there. You can subscribe to our YouTube channel and like our videos out there. We'd love it if you support us on YouTube. And we have a blog that we put out. Mike's been continuing to pump out the blogs. In fact, he's pumping them out so fast, I don't even know when they're coming out now. I just turn around, there's another blog out.
Yeah, I got another one on the way.
You got another one on the way, yeah. And also, we have the Old Brother shop. So for those of you that are looking to support the show, and if you want to show off your Old Brother pride, go out to the Old Brother shop. You can also find that on our official website. Now, I want to say one of the things that took place over this very, very brief hiatus, because we've proven in the past, we don't know what it means to go on a hiatus. But one thing that happened is I moved. You can say I relocated Old Brother Studios.
You did?
Yeah, clearly. Oh. No, I just did some remodeling upstairs.
Oh. Yeah.
So I'm coming to you. This is still under construction. You should see the setup from my view. There are lights coming out of a closet. There's lights in the kitchen that are aiming in here.
Do you have your actual lights up?
I actually do. And one of them is almost kissing me on this cheek. It's that close. So it's a little bit of a different setup, but I think it works. Now, one thing that happened though, in transporting the Old Brother studio, mm-hmm. when I arrived at the new studio location and was unboxing all of the equipment, you may have noticed, I'm surprised you didn't say anything, but when I held up my Old Brother mug, There's
no Old Brother. It's not an official Old Brother. It is old Old Brother.
It's right. It is official, but the latest legitimate mug, as everyone now knows, has our website on it, right? Well,
what happened?
The original, well, not the original, but I broke it. It broke.
What?
Yeah, it broke.
Are you kidding me?
I was unwrapping. I had this one box that was all mugs and glasses and things, and I quadruple wrapped these things.
I sent you more than one.
This is the other one. I never had another one with a website.
Two of these.
No, you didn't. Absolutely not. I'd be using.
I got to check the invoice on that.
Check. Yeah. Get back. Yeah. Check the receipt. So I'm going to need you to yet buy another mug for me that we will.
Why
not
am I buying all the equipment?
Exactly.
I'm buying you attachments that you're not even using, by the way.
I mean, if you want to switch the editing, for the shopping, I'll be happy to make that arrangement. We
I
can do
think it's
that.
getting to the point where it might be a better deal.
All right. I didn't mean to do a 10-minute chunk on our mug, but
No.
there you have it. So that was one of the snafus.
You know, I'm telling you, people are going to be like, it's going to start getting chilly before you know it. And people are going to be saying, damn it, the old brother socks.
Need the socks.
You
the
need
socks.
those heavy duty socks. The t-shirts are really heavy.
Yeah.
Like I'm not wearing it because it gets too warm under the lights. But
right. Yeah, it's warm under these lights tonight for sure. So I don't know. We're sort of calling this one "Oh Brother Chit-chat and Coming Attractions." So we really just wanted to talk a little bit first about what's been going on, where we've been, why the what's wrong.
I was feeling guilty all day. I'm like, I didn't see the movie. Like, I didn't see. You sent me a note that said we'll just do Oh Brother Coming Attractions. I'm like, I haven't caught that yet.
Yeah, no, there's no review of any specific film this particular episode.
So I'm off the hook.
You're off the hook. Yeah. Although we're going to talk movies because that's what we do. And so let's get into it now. Again, there's a lot more that's transpired since then, but nobody wants to hear about our crazy calendars and you having, I don't know, it sounded like an episode of The Conjuring or something. You're having night terrors and you're biting your face off. And
no, if
scary.
People don't know, like when I went to Japan years ago, I'm kind of tracing it to that moment because I spent over 2 months in Japan. Yeah. And when I came home from Japan, me and another friend of mine couldn't sleep. We would talk on the phone and play Sega Genesis all night because we just couldn't sleep and we just stopped trying. So it became a problem, because you can't function and you go to the doctor and they say, no, you're sleeping. You just, don't realize it, but it's impossible to stay awake. So I've had 3 sleep studies done and all 3, the doctors told me you never slept a wink, even though I thought I slept. So anyway, the whole thing came down to having these night terrors. And what it is you see this needle when you're about to fall asleep, the needle's getting lower, lower, lower. And then it just goes like this, like crazy. And when I have these night terrors, I act out. Like they're bizarre. Sometimes I'm in a war and like dad's with me and you're never in them. But our older brother is, and there's usually some fighting going on. And I've woken up beating.
Are you sure? Are you sure you weren't just watching old home movies?
I promise. But sometimes I'll wake up punching my dresser to the point where I've broken my knuckles. And today I woke up, or I don't know what it was, and I had a huge fat lip. And it was all bloody. Like I thought there's no way I can do this tonight because I can't even talk.
Meanwhile, mom's on the phone to the neighbors going, he's going to tell that. He's going to think it's the night terrors again. She's in there giving you a once over. Yeah. Yeah. Payback for all those years of torment. Exactly. So
it's bizarre. I have all these weird afflictions.
We'll call you Dr. Sleep. It sounds like an appropriate moniker. So you've got some random films popped up behind you tonight because we're not really talking about anything specific, but
actually they're not random. They're actually based on one of the blogs.
Oh, okay.
Probably one of the ones
right. Exactly.
But these are from the last blog. I think it was the last or the one before where I picked out my 5 favorite physical media discs.
Yes.
Because
I was hounding you to put that out there.
I know. And I finally did. We were going to do an episode.
Yeah, we were.
And then when I thought it'd make a better blog.
Yeah.
And I had to, wipe out box sets because that wouldn't be fair. Like I'm looking at a lost the TV show Lost box set,
Mhm.
and it's huge. It's a big game board, and there's so many extras. In The Simpsons, literally their first 19 seasons, every single episode has at least one commentary. But these behind me literally take a week to get through all the material.
Literally, that sounds like that's that word of the night. Literally.
Am I saying that too many
Yeah,
times?
totally.
All right, I'll stop saying it.
Literally.
But as you can see, I got RoboCop over
We
here.
did an episode on RoboCop.
Very specific RoboCop by Arrow Video. It's a 2-disc set.
Yes.
And I've got 2 of them. There's one here that you can't really see because of the
well, it doesn't matter to those listening, so you can
wrapping, but
it make no difference.
That's got all sorts of like posters and cards and stuff in it.
So run down. So wait, you got RoboCop, the Arrowhead
RoboCop.
edition. Okay, is that the Killers?
That's the Killers, the Criterion Edition Blu-ray. I sent you one of them with no extras that I wanted you to see, the original from 1946.
No, but that's The Killing, isn't it?
No, this is the Killers. I sent you the Killers.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Got it. And we did it. Well, this is in your top 5, right? This is one of your top 5.
The Killing was in my top 5.
Oh, see, I'm confusing them now.
Right. It's very confusing.
It is.
It's very confusing.
Yeah.
And next I have The Godfather.
Of course.
And the thing is, there's a little bit of a cheat there, because if you buy just the end of it, I can't do the box set. So I would have had one of the box sets. I have like 2 or 3 of them.
Yeah.
But
you like the saga, right?
I like the saga the best, which isn't out. Not even on DVD. It was only out on VHS. That's it.
Right.
But it's called The Epic, actually. So anyways, if you get The Godfather individual like that, it's just a commentary. But it's so improved. Have you watched all the extras from The Godfather set?
Yeah, at one time I have. Yeah.
Yeah, way back when.
Lot. Yeah.
The restoration is unbelievable.
Yeah.
And we've had this talk where I don't think 4K will make a difference
upon it, right? Yeah.
So that's the Godfather.
Okay.
Next
then what do
to
you
the
got?
Godfather. Is Blade Runner, the
Right.
original 5-disc version.
Now this is a series we're going to have to do an episode on, because this is one of those ones that I have to cop to the fact I haven't seen it.
You haven't seen the Blade Runner?
I haven't seen Now I've seen chunks of the original, but I haven't seen the other Blade Runner.
I guilted Saute South into the Blade
Now what
Runner.
is that? Is that Ryan Gosling in the other one, Blade Runner 2049
the new one,
or whatever?
2040. That's the new one.
Right.
Harrison Ford comes back.
Yeah, I haven't seen either of them.
And Ryan Gosling, but it's a classic. I mean, Ridley Scott, I think it's his best movie. And I like the new one. A lot of people were a little bit down on the new one. The new one actually is faster paced. I always, when we were talking about A Quiet Place, I used Alien and Aliens as the example.
Yeah. Yeah.
Alien is more slow going. Why
Like
you
this-
give me a look
Like this episode.
yeah, you're like, move on. Will you?
Exactly. Move it on.
So next I have another, it's the RoboCop,
Yeah, it's hard to see. Okay.
only it's not the steel book.
Okay.
It's got all these goodies in it. Next to that
Yeah,
is
get to the good one.
2001, A Space Odyssey.
That's great. Kubrick.
And it's loaded with stuff,
Right.
which I think I sent you a picture with all the extras.
Yeah.
Then I didn't put this in, but it should be.
What is
That's
that?
Full Metal Jacket. on
It is.
there.
I thought it was. Now that's a
Oh.
recent release. In
Correct.
fact, I believe
You can't
that
get
was-
it in the US. It's a
I believe-
UK.
Yeah,
release.
that was in another blog. I think you referenced that, but yeah, that's nice.
Did I?
That's nice. We were maybe we were just sharing articles about it when it was coming out, but that's nice.
Because
That's
I think
nice.
we've talked about it, but the box set.
But again, these are not all 4K. It's just your favorite physical media
correct.
films. Okay.
Most of them, well, no, actually 3 of them aren't 4K. So no.
Really? So those are the picks. I'm surprised Citizen Kane isn't up there, but I guess it just isn't chock full enough.
No, it is.
The one that we both have.
You know why it's
box.
you know why it's not up there? Because the new one's coming.
Right.
Which is 4K.
That's going to be great.
And I'll have that on day one for sure.
That's going to be great. Yeah.
So that was a pretty good pickup by you, because I left that out.
It seems obvious, right?
Specifically because there's another one coming.
Yeah.
And there was Criterion owned the rights to it when the Laserdisc were out. So the Laserdisc is out there somewhere with extras.
So you'll have to we'll have to have Mike do a blog on just that release when it comes out.
Yeah.
Almost like an unboxing blog you can do.
Yeah.
On that. I think that would warrant its own blog for sure. While we were away, I became a Universal Studios annual pass holder.
You did?
Yeah. So
congratulations.
I did take the plunge. Now, of course, those that don't know, we were pass holders to Universal way back in the day.
When it opened.
Like the original Universal, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, but they now have down here in Florida, they have Islands of Adventure, which has been, in existence for over 10 years, however long that's been now. I maybe 15 plus years or something it's been around.
Wow.
And I've never been, because I moved out of state when that was being constructed.
All right. And I was gone.
So I'm super excited. But the reason this is relevant is because, as you know, another one of those franchises, I never had nothing against it. I just never invested the time to watch it or read the books, which was Harry Potter, as you said. And of course, that's a huge draw at Universal Studios.
Huge, yeah.
So I finally broke through, and my girlfriend and I watched the first 2 over the weekend. Yeah,
they're long. They're long.
They are long. We actually made a comment about that one, but she's seen them all. And she even commented, so I forgot how long these were. We're like halfway through the first one. And so I saw the first one and saw the second one.
They get better each one.
I didn't like the second one as much as the first one. The first one was fun. I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I thought it was good. It was really entertaining. And
the kids just come into, well, they start off as great actors as young kids.
Yeah.
And now look at them. I mean, it's a weird feeling to see Hermione, who's a grown woman now.
Yeah.
Speaking about women's rights and stuff, and to think she was 11 years old.
Yeah,
when they're making that movie. It's unreal.
It's pretty fascinating. So I enjoyed that. So that was a big thing. I could check off my list, but now I have to. But it was also so that when I go to Universal, I'll be able to have more of a frame of reference.
Because you're literally, it's kind of like
there it is,
Galaxy's
folks. Literally,
Edge. I know.
We should have had a drinking game tonight for the Old Brother listeners. Every time Mike says literally, in fact, it's not too late. Rewind, right? Start the show over. And every time Mike says literally, take a shot or a drink or just water, whatever, not, encouraging. Drive safely.
Like Galaxy's Edge, where you're supposed to be consumed or
I said
on another planet.
I said to her, and she affirmed it. In her reply was,
has she been there?
Yeah, oh yeah, yeah. And she, I said, I've heard, and this goes back a while, I've heard the feedback that it's far more immersive than Galaxy's Edge.
Looks it, from what I've seen.
And that seems to be true. So I'm definitely excited.
And the 2 rides.
I got to get on that Hagrid's motorcycle ride.
Right, but the other ride looks like when I was in Germany, the German designed roller coasters are so smooth, they can flip you in circles, and you're like, oh, this is jolly good.
That'll be me soon. That'll be me.
So I think I I don't know because I've never been on the rides, but I'm dying to get the report.
I can't wait. I mean, it seems like there's endless possibilities. You know, there's certain things I'm not a fan of that as you know, like I don't like free fall stuff. I won't do that. You know, I like.
Do they have that?
I think they do, but I'm just putting it out there now. You know, to just say that's not kind of my jam.
I can't get you on.
I've done Tower Terror.
Yeah, I can't, but I can't
done
get
it.
you on it.
No, I've done it numerous times, and
Yeah.
you know, but
it's different every time.
It's not my preference. Yeah, it's just not my preference. I just don't like that feeling. It's the same reason I don't like to fly, you know. But anyways, so I'm looking forward to that. You know, check out some of the coasters and just being back in Universal as a pass holder is going to be wild. Yeah. So, all right, let's jump into
what's coming?
What's coming up? Yeah,
are you excited about? It's really I'm. Are you excited about the year's end as far as movies go?
Well,
what do you feel like? Like you, because
what's coming up? Of what's coming up?
There's a lot coming up, and
you've got the list. Let's see. Let's talk about the list.
Okay, let's start with September.
Okay,
which is in a couple of days. So, literally 5 days out from a big Disney release. It's not a huge release. I don't think they're expecting huge numbers. But there's no Disney Plus premiere. It's theater or wait.
Right.
And that's Shang-Chi.
Yeah, I can't wait for this.
The Legend of the Ten Rings, which is kind of an evil outfit, which it's going to be interesting. I'm curious how they're going to fit this in.
The trailer's great. The trailer's great. I got hyped when I saw that trailer. So I'm looking forward to that one.
From the trailer, I didn't realize they were like this evil kind
faction.
Of. Yeah, I didn't realize that. But so that's coming up.
Mm-hmm. What else?
September 17th, we've got Cry Macho.
Yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to that.
Both Clint Eastwood to that.
Yep.
Clint Eastwood with
I think I put that out on our Instagram at one point. Sort of.
Yeah, so that'll be a good one.
Yeah.
Now, on the same day, there's a lesser film that I don't know how it'll do, but I think it's an interesting film. It's called The Eyes of Tammy Faye. Have you seen anything?
No,
yet?
But Tammy Faye Baker, you're talking about?
Yeah, it's basically about her.
Right. Her and Jim Baker, right?
Yeah. Right.
Jimmy Baker. Oh, Jimmy Baker.
Hey, Jimmy.
Yeah.
Jessica Chastain plays Tammy Faye.
I can see that.
Spider-Man, Andrew Garfield plays Jim Baker.
That's interesting.
And
have you seen? Yeah,
I've seen the trailer, and
wow.
I don't know if they de-age Jessica Chastain, but they play them from.
I don't know why they would have to. She's still young.
Yeah, but I mean, this goes real young.
Does it? Like when they met type of thing?
When they literally.
Before they started the church and all that?
Yeah. They got married before. I think they got married on a whim.
I mean, they were one of those first TV
evangelists. Well,
yeah.
No, Jerry Falwell was big.
Yeah, sure.
And so was the
Jimmy
Reverend.
Swaggart.
No, what is it? Jimmy. I always think of the wrestling guy.
I think Phil Hartman.
Superstar Billy Graham. I always think of the wrestler.
Billy Graham, yeah. That's funny.
But so
okay. So go
I
ahead.
don't know if it'll steal anything from Cry Macho.
Move on from that one.
October 1st, I just sent this to you. The Many Saints of Newark.
Yes. So okay. Now I didn't even have a chance to open that link, but is this the Sopranos?
Yes.
Prequel?
Yes.
I can't wait. Now, as you know, I'm just about to finish
watching.
Timing? Right. And as I said to you, and I just want to say it on air, James Gandolfini was a genius. He was so good in that. It just the way he inhabited that character. And if you have any sense of who he is outside of that, if you've seen him in interviews and things, he just was the polar opposite of that persona.
Yeah, super nice guy.
I mean, I get it. He's an actor, but it just, wow, it was so, and it's just a great series, solid throughout.
He was, you know what he was great in? The Coen Brothers movie.
He was great in True Romance for those Quentin Tarantino fans.
Yeah, that's right. That's
He was
older,
awesome in that.
but the man who wasn't there. Remember?
Oh, I don't remember him from that.
Remember
I
he
haven't seen that in
played
so long, but
he played the boss of Academy Award winner this year, Francis McDormand.
oh yeah, sure.
Like it's in my head. I'm like, how
That's
do I
what
get
Joel?
it out?
Joel's wife, or is that Ethan's wife? Joel, right?
Joel's
Joel.
wife. Joel's wife.
Yeah.
And she's, of course, married to Billy Bob Thornton. But anyway, Gandolfini's great. He was great in everything.
So,
he did.
okay. So the mini, what is it again? What is it called?
It's the Many Saints of Newark. And I don't know if you had any idea where that title came from.
Well, before you answer that, I thought that this was going to be another series, not a film.
I did too.
And I'm almost thinking that was correct, but maybe it morphed into, or no.
Yeah, just like the Beatles Get Back.
I cannot wait
for that.
To see that.
Now, do you know that got switched?
That's Peter, right? From
Peter
Lord
Jackson.
of the Rings. Yeah. Oh, it got pushed back.
It got pushed back, not pushed back in the sense of it's no longer a movie. It's now a mini series on Disney Plus.
Disney Plus?
Yeah.
Oh, no. Wait a minute.
It's a Disney flick now.
Really?
Probably Fox.
I feel like that was going to be like on another entirely like Netflix or something.
Yeah, no, it's
wow,
Disney
that's
Plus.
mind blowing. I had no idea. Okay, I don't know. Maybe I knew that. So the Many Saints of Newark. What's the story behind that?
Well,
now this is David Chase still, right? Who the creator of the Soprano series. Yeah.
And it's funny because you were talking about James Gandolfini. His son plays him. It's a prequel.
Right.
And you really couldn't do a sequel. In fact, the way for Sopranos fans, the way it ended, people were kind of hoping they'd revisit it.
No, I love the idea of going back. I think that's more intriguing.
Well,
especially with his son playing it.
Yeah, and when you see the trailer,
I'll check that out.
And you should check out the trailer because no spoilers in there. But now, do you know who brought Tony up? Whose wing he was under?
Well, wasn't it Dickie Moltisanti?
Bingo.
Come on.
Dickie Moltisanto. Moltisanto. What did you say?
No, Moltisanti. I think you need to check your records.
Dickie Moltisanti.
Yeah.
Got to get the Italian in there.
Yeah.
Which is Christopher's
father.
Dad.
Correct.
So anyways, that's where Many Saints comes from, Moltisanti. That literally means many saints.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I like that. That's interesting. I had no idea.
So, yeah,
I like
but there's all sorts of little things. And Vera Farmiga.
You did this last time. Vera Farmiga.
Farmiga.
Yeah, Vera.
I just know she's a great
both of those
actress.
together is hard. She is a great actress. Yeah.
And she plays Livia.
She was in The Conjuring. Oh, that's going to be so good.
And my God,
so good.
It's absolute. I'm like,
is this like one of those 3-minute trailers? Like it's a fairly.
No, it's quick.
Oh, is it? Okay. Wow.
She gives it off as soon as you see her. Like she goes to the principal's office. She gets called in. And as soon as the door opens, you're like, it's Livia. She's alive.
That's awesome. That's great.
I can't wait to see.
All right, moving on. What else you got?
October 8th. No Time to Die.
Finally,
will it? Will it?
Yeah, it will
we get
at this
it?
point. There's no turning back now. It will.
I don't know. This Delta thing.
No, it's happening. Trust me.
That's what I wanted to.
The executive producer
like,
Ron DeSantis will see to that. It's happening.
You'll get it in Florida because they don't care. But
right.
Like I'm still skittish about going to the theater. I'm really like, how am I going to see Shang-Chi?
And
it's next week.
You're gonna do it if you're gonna do it for the audience.
I gotta.
All right, so let's barrel through. How many you got?
Next week. What do we got? You know,
how long?
October 15th. You know.
Oh, you said next week. I'm like, what?
Yeah, October 8th.
Well,
No Time to Die.
We got two things. First of all, we got October 15th is it's a historic day. We all know, because it is Oh Brother's own Mike Smith's birthday.
Oh,
so that's one thing. Oh, you shouldn't have. No. That would be Dad. I can remember Dad at my best friend's wedding, when they introduce the wedding party, and this will not surprise you. He came out.
What did he do?
Well, as soon as he comes out, he's got Mom in his arm, and he's just immediately with the no shame. He's giving like the Hulk Hogan's, and he's doing the no.
Why is he
really don't?
Why is he being introduced?
Well, he was, he's the I don't even know, actually. I was in the wedding party as the best man. So maybe the best man's parents, I don't know. Maybe he requested it. Knowing him, he would have.
That I would believe.
That I could believe, yeah. Oh my God.
October 15th.
Halloween Kills.
Halloween.
I can't now wait for this film.
Here's one thing that's a little odd, which I'm trying to see your feedback here. What's getting introduced the same day? Do you know?
Jason 20. I don't know.
Venom.
Oh, well, I don't care about. I'm not a fan of it.
I know. Neither one of us are. And we'll probably hate this one because it's DC, and
it's not going to take anything away. I'm telling you right now, on that date, Halloween owns the box.
Well, Halloween, but I think Halloween should have backed up a week. Even
look, I'm just glad it's happening in October. I'm glad we're sticking with kind of the original sort of.
Well, it was supposed to be last October.
Right. But I'm just saying, in terms of, remember we talked about before how you get some of these things in August.
I know.
They come out. And we talked about The Conjuring in the summer in June.
I got one of those coming for you.
Yeah. But, so anyways, Halloween Kills is going to be awesome.
Halloween and Venom the same day. I think that's going to take some money out of.
It's no contest.
John Carpenter's.
I know
the movies will be no contest.
You're getting the sign from the producer.
November 5th. We've got The Eternals.
Yes.
Looks very interesting.
Chloe Zhao, who won for.
There's a teaser out there.
Nomadland.
Check it out.
Yeah.
Check it out. The same day, an interesting movie coming out, Spencer. Diana Spencer.
Say again?
Diana Spencer.
Oh, okay. No idea.
Oh, what were you thinking it was?
No, I like Spencer for Hire.
Yeah,
Robert Urich.
Yeah, it's Kristen Stewart playing Princess Di. And I'm telling you, she looks the part.
It doesn't matter. I'll say Ray is all I'll say. That makes no difference to me whatsoever. In fact, those types of films, I want it to be someone I don't know. I want it to be someone I don't know, because it's, she now has to really pull off the acting, and
she can do it.
Yeah, but she hasn't proven herself to that degree.
That's a shopper. I thought
that's a heavy task. Yeah,
she's been nominated a couple times.
Okay, Cheetah. Anyone? Okay, go on.
What?
Cheetah from Wonder Woman.
She was Cheetah. What? You're thinking of Kristen Wiig. Oh, dear God.
We have only been off. You'd think we've been off 6 months.
Good Lord.
Sorry, Kristen Stewart. I did not mean, from Twilight fame.
Yeah.
Jeez.
She can act. She can act.
I gotta hold on. Yeah. Okay. We're good. Jeez. Yeah. No, my apologies. Cause you're right. She can. So I can see that. I can see that.
So I'm dying to see what she'll do with it, but
Kristen Wiig, it's like Geely as Princess Diana. I just couldn't see that. All right, moving on.
November 11th, Ghostbusters Afterlife. Have you seen any of this yet?
I've seen the trailer, yeah, and I'm intrigued by it.
I'm intrigued. I don't know if it'll be good or it'll totally suck.
Well, we know Bill Murray makes an appearance at least in it,
and so does Aykroyd. They all do.
That's pretty big news, and. Unfortunately, Harold Ramis isn't with us anymore, or else we know he'd be in it. But
he's in it in spirit, because there's the kid from Stranger Things plays his kid, looks just like him.
Yeah.
Interesting.
It's interesting.
It was written for all of the guys to come back. Mm-hmm. So the way and it's being directed by Jason Reitman. Did I say that right?
Yes, Jason Reitman, Ivan's son,
whose dad did the original too. So
is what's the woman's name? The dispatcher. Is she?
Yes. She
Why do
is
I
in
want to
it.
say Potts? Why do I want to say Potts?
Yeah, Annie Potts.
Right? Annie Potts.
Correct.
Yeah. She's in it. Okay.
And I think Rick Moranis.
I was gonna say, if he's not getting beat up by strangers on the streets.
I know, that's bizarre.
Poor Rick Moranis. He's terrible.
He's doing the Disney Plus series of Honey, I Shrunk the Kid.
Yeah.
Because he's been retired for a long time.
Too long.
To raise his kids.
Yeah, I mean, it's honorable.
His wife died. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just someone, we just miss. I just miss his talent.
I miss him.
Yeah, Little Shop of Horrors, man.
Yeah, he's a great actor.
It's great.
Then we go to November 19th.
Well, that was November 11th, right?
November 11th.
Okay.
Then the following week, Top Gun.
Yeah.
Maverick.
I mean, which is MI in this list, or is that's like next year at least, right? MI is not coming this year.
I don't know.
It's got to be next year.
I think it's scheduled for 2022. Yeah, it's not this year.
So yeah, no, Top Gun, definitely. Maverick, can't wait for that.
The same day, a movie King Richard comes out. It's about Richard, the father to the sisters who play tennis. And I'm going.
Yes, the Williams.
The Williams sisters.
Right. Isn't this a Will Smith?
Yes, Will Smith movie.
Yeah, I'll pass.
Yeah, well,
I'll pass.
Might have to do it for the fans if they demand it.
I don't think they're going to demand it. But go ahead.
November 24th, Encanto.
Yeah, we're going to check that out. Yeah,
we'll probably like it.
Definitely. Disney Plus.
December 10th, West Side Story. I'm on the fence.
I loved the trailer, though. I was first of all, I didn't even know Steven Spielberg was doing this.
No,
but
that's why I'm on the fence.
And I was never an original West Side Story fan, but
I'm an original fan. I saw it on Broadway.
I'll come out with the Sharks.
I saw Rita Moreno on Broadway when I was in high school.
I know you've mentioned that several times. For the hardcore listeners.
No,
this is
never
mentioned it on you mentioned Rita
Moreno.
Yes, you have.
When
Trust me. Those folks, write in and post on Instagram. Let us know because you know that he's mentioned Rita Moreno
once in a while.
Anyways, you didn't date Rita Moreno. You saw her on Broadway. Relax.
Well, we had a thing.
All right, come on.
We had a thing.
Go ahead. Are we close? How many we got left?
Well, I'm in December.
Hurry up.
I mean, give me a break.
Let's
December
go.
17th, Spider-Man.
Yeah.
That's going to kill it. It's going to kill it.
It will. It will. There's no doubt. I just don't know how I feel about it. I'm a little mixed, but
I love the Doctor Strange angle. I love the multiverse.
I love the trailer. A buddy of mine sent me that the other day, and it looks amazing.
It's going to kill. I'm telling you, this is going to do $1 billion.
Yeah.
Will be the first $1 billion since COVID.
I agree with that.
Okay. December 22nd. I want to get your feelings on this. Now titled The Matrix.
Oh, yeah.
Resurrection.
Resurrection? I said Matrix Erection. I was like, this is a family show.
No, because it's been called the Untitled Matrix sequel. Now it's The Matrix Resurrection.
I like it. And it's canon. We're fans. Like,
yeah, but what about the other guy that's still alive? That
Morpheus?
played Morpheus.
Yeah.
He's not coming back.
Lawrence Fishburne. Okay.
How do you not bring Lawrence Fishburne back?
Yeah, but I mean, Keanu's the draw. Come on. And his sidekick.
Carrie.
Yeah, exactly. So no, listen, that is another one that's gonna smash it.
I don't think so.
It is. People have been anticipating this film for so long.
2 and 3 were horrible. The Matrix, great.
We've talked about this before, and Keanu Reeves is money in the bank. He's bankable, period. Look at how long this guy's been at it, and he's still at the top of his game. Like, he brings it.
I love Keanu.
And he's worked his ass off, and the training in
no doubt about that. But I just don't know if they can pull this movie off. They didn't pull it off in 2 and 3.
Granted, he gave us Bill and Ted's along the way again, but
those are actually good. I like the Ted and Bill and Ted. I said it backwards. It's weird. Yeah,
it's crazy.
The same day, December 22nd, is The Kingsman. and it's a prequel.
Is it? Okay. Well, I like the Kingsman series, so I mean,
and I think Ray Fiennes.
Oh, yeah.
Ray Fiennes.
Grand Budapest Hotel.
Ray Fiennes got
Quiz
no
show,
complaints.
folks. All right, go ahead. Are we good? Are we done?
No, just gonna skip ahead because I didn't know this was coming. January 15th. Yeah. Final movie. Scream 5.
Yeah, that's been getting a lot of buzz on social media.
I had no idea it was even on the radar.
And Nev Campbell, right? I mean,
Nev Campbell. There's 3 of them. Nev and the 2 that were married.
Yes.
Courtney Cox.
Sarah Michelle Gellar, right?
No.
Or am I thinking of I Know What You Did Last Summer, probably.
Courtney Cox and David Arquette.
Okay.
So I didn't see anyone else.
Yeah.
But Scream movies, people kind of pop up and.
Okay, now we didn't. All right, so there's a good rundown of all the coming attractions.
Before we started, I asked you I think French Dispatch is coming in October.
Yeah, the new Wes Anderson film, and he's already working on the next one too. Okay, but it's on the way. So let us know. Hit us up on Instagram or other social media accounts. Let us know what you guys are most looking forward to of all those films, or if there's one that wasn't on that list that.
Yeah, did I miss something?
There could be something else that maybe we overlooked.
I say Spider-Man kills everything else in that list. Nothing going to come close to Spider-Man.
I mean, it is hard to argue that, but man, there's a lot of good ones there. Bond.
Yeah. And Bond, I want Bond to kill.
And then just the anticipation of something like Top Gun Maverick. I don't know. But you're probably right in terms of the demographic and just the audience.
It already set a record for most downloads of the trailer, which is kind of bizarre.
I think Shang-Chi is going to surprise you. I think it's going to surprise you a little bit.
I think it's too soon with this Delta variant.
No, I don't.
But a good test because no Disney Plus premiere bullshit. So we're going to get like a legitimate box office number.
With the aptly named, I learned over the weekend, Bob Paycheck. I'm like, how did you not pick up on that this whole time, right?
I kept thinking of Chapek Mountain.
I know. I told that story, but it's Bob Paycheck. So real quick, before we bring this episode to a close, this is something we've talked about before. We're going to start doing, and we didn't talk about doing it now, but I wonder off the top of your head, is there any film that's on your watch list right now or now playing that you want to recommend? You remember we're going to start doing that.
Yes, we'll be doing it.
Be doing that more consistently.
Real episode. Yeah.
I was just curious if there was anything that stood out that you've seen recently or that just comes into your head.
I've been watching.
As I have one.
I've been watching a lot of Hitchcock, and obviously it's old, but I would recommend Strangers on a Train.
Okay.
I haven't seen it.
Hitchcock. Okay.
Fantastic.
And now, why? Any particular reason? Just the story, the directing, all
Farley
the above?
Granger is one of the actors in it, and he's really young. He was in The Rope too with Hitchcock, and I saw him recently as an old man. Like it was like 15 years ago because he's passed away, but. He was just the perfect. It's just one of the perfect roles and the perfect setup. Do you know the setup, Strangers on a Train? Because Billy Crystal did a spoof called "Throw Mama from the Train."
Right.
Two strangers meet and they agree to murder somebody else.
Wasn't Danny DeVito in that?
Yes.
Yeah. Well,
he was the stranger.
So there's a good. I mean, it doesn't surprise me you would give a Hitchcock shout out, or reference. Now, mine is one that I bring up periodically, and this is a favorite film of mine. It's a film called At Close Range.
Great
and
film.
It stars Sean Penn, Christopher Walken. It's one of those. It just flies under the radar. It's not probably anybody's top 5 list, but. It really is a wonderful film. There's some great performances in it. One of my favorites, Mary Stuart Masterson, is in it.
Mm-hmm.
and is really great. Very young, but it's
Did you pick up the movie, her John Hughes movie?
Some Kind of Wonderful.
Yeah. Did you
Yeah,
pick
I
it
have
up?
it. No,
Oh,
you
okay.
sent that to me. I have that in my collection. You sent that to me.
Did I send it?
Yeah,
to you?
fairly recently.
Oh, okay. I didn't think I had it.
But this is the interesting thing about this. First of all, it's I would argue it's one of Sean Penn's best performances in this film. And there's the his brother is in it too, the late Chris Penn,
Yeah.
who was a really good actor. He really did have chops.
He was. Yeah,
he really
he did.
And it was kind of a sad ending to his
He
life.
wasn't on the level of
and,
Sean Penn, but
no, but he really, in this film, in At Close Range, you see his range as an actor.
yes, and he
really
was also
remarkable.
good in Quentin Tarantino's film, the Mr. Pink and whatnot.
Yes, the Reservoir Dogs,
Yeah,
right?
He was excellent in that too.
Well, At Close Range is directed by James Foley, who also in it's 1980.
Wow.
It's 1986. He was Glengarry Glen Ross, which I mentioned in the last Suicide Squad episode. So
I didn't know that.
Yeah, and that's for you. Maybe gives a little bit of like, oh, okay, it makes sense. But it's just one of those that's. If for those of you that haven't seen it, I would strongly recommend. It's a great story, excellent acting, wonderful directing.
And it's one of those movies. There's apps now. When you go on like Amazon Prime or anything that has apps, Apple TV, there's all these apps popping up. Like the latest one is Roku I'm using to watch a lot of Hitchcock stuff. But these movies are bouncing around these apps for free. You don't have to have them in your library of hell. And that was one of the blogs, is that I'm addicted to.
That's right.
Physical media.
The confessions.
I made the confession.
Well, we do what it takes to bring you the show. It's a little bit delayed this week, but we'll try to get back into the regular rotation here, and we'll be coming at you with a film review again, as always, next time around. But I figured it'd be good just to catch up, kind of do a State of the Union.
Make sure no more police are showing up at my door with wellness checks.
Yeah, seriously. Yeah, take care of that, will you? You gotta, I'm worried about you.
If they saw me today, they would have been, sir.
Yeah. Again, mom in the next room chuckling.
5250, sir. Come on.
Well, there you go. Oh Brother Chit-chat and coming attractions. That's gonna do it for another episode of the Oh Brother podcast. Been your host, Dan Smith. Alongside me, as always, my brother from the same mother, Mike Smith. We will see you next time.
Can't wait to see you next time. Are you excited to get back to the movies? You're a little nervous like me?
Never fear, folks.
We will do it.
Bye.